What's up everyone, theBolderBoulder here. Today I'm going to be presenting to you another MOC of mine. And this is called the Fang Drone. And you can probably see why, with the fangs right here and right here. Yeah, this thing's pretty gnarly looking, beastly, and just plain evil, and ugh. Look how nasty that thing looks. Ugh. Wow, that's creepy. Anyway, let's sort of just, well, I guess I can do a 360 real quick. Here's a look from the side. Sort of take his look-see right here at the back, you know. See some spikes back here. Well, of course, all along, right along his back. Which I'll get to in just a second. View from the other side. You get the idea. I mean, it's not a very complex MOC, but I like its turnout, and I hope you guys do as well. So let's take a closer look at this mean little guy. So first we'll take a look right here at its face, I suppose you could call it. Here's its main eye sensor, and it also has two others that basically give it vision in, I guess, 360 degrees, or some sort of vision-like sensors anyway. This is the one where it essentially locks onto its prey, and these ones can sense for motion around it, I'm guessing? I don't know. It's got to be something complicated. And anyway, just look at those teeth, though. Those mandibles down there. Those are pretty gnarly looking. A nice little thing that they can do, though, is, well, I wouldn't call it nice for the victim, but this headpiece can sort of move up and down. Also, these mandibles down here can open and close. They can be adjusted in every which way, but they can also, when not in use, be folded down sort of just under here. So then you just sort of fold them in like this, and it goes right there under his belly. Sort of just locked in place. Tuck those away. And then down here, these can just be tucked down like so, and they're out of its way. And so let's get into some of the more finer details of the body and the legs. So let's take a look at the tips of the legs right here. Kind of simple, really. They get the job done well, and they actually look, to me at least, quite complete looking, and don't look quite as lacking as, oh, maybe the Scorpio from Hero Factory. What I really did was just use this bone piece right here and put this 3 long armor plate, and then take this other, it looks like, yeah, 6 long, if that can show up on camera maybe? No, I guess not. So this is the 6 long with the Star Wars styled piece for the shoulder. Clip that on there, and boom, that looks really good. Move up the leg, just simply armor plate on a bone, and up here is the large CCBS torso piece that I put on here with the sensor, and under here is that really cool sort of greebly bionicle piece. It moves around a little bit, but I'm fine with that because it sort of allows it to just sink into place like that, and there's usually not too much trouble. It doesn't really get in the way, so that it allows for a great range of motion that way. It really doesn't hinder motion at all, and it sort of beefs them up a bit. Looks nice. Closer look at the torso. Of course, like I mentioned earlier, the spikes, the back legs, another fairly simple construct. It's using some more of those Star Wars pieces. These parts are great, by the way. Some Technic parts to fill in. more CCBS bones and armor, and same deal with the tips of the legs down here as well, same as the front. So there you go. I guess that's pretty much all. Let's get a better look. Now here it is in a quite menacing pose. Looks like he's about to pounce on his next victim. And who might that next victim be? Well, here's sort of a demonstration of what this monstrosity does. So, of course, you can imagine this thing just lurking in the ceiling rafters, waiting for whoever is stupid enough to walk through the dark room. In this case, just for demonstration purposes, it's gonna be Giant Man. Yep, sorry, buddy. But anyway, what it's probably gonna do, most likely, is gonna pounce, latch on, like so, grabbing with all four legs, and, yep, you guessed it, this is gonna clamp right onto the head. Or perhaps the body, whichever it's able to get a hold of first. And whatever it does, dead. So this thing's essentially used for assassinations. Yeah, so this is one mean machine. So then it could probably just carry its prey with its fangs, walk off, and take them to, I guess, whoever created it to do the assassination, or whoever hired it, if it's sentient enough to be hired by someone. And one last thing before I go, I have to mention that the next part of my story, which is continuing the fall of the Hero Factory, is titled The Alliance. And part 1 is now up on my blog. I'm going to have a link down there in the description below. And I will plan to post a new part every single week. And we're getting closer to the finale, guys. We're getting really close to the finale. I hope you guys like this story. It's been years in the making. If you haven't read the previous parts of the story, of course, you can also check out my blog. I'm going to have it all listed on the right-hand side. It'll have all parts of the story, and you can just read it from there in order. So, I hope you guys like the story, like I said. So, thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing, hitting that like button, or perhaps if you didn't like the video or the MOC, you could just hit the dislike button. I get to see pretty much all feedback I get on any of my social media things. You can check out my Facebook and Blogspot pages, and if you leave comments on either of those, I see it, and I'll respond every once in a while, if it's something I feel the need to. So, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.